we have found a very, very rare country coach. This is a 2003 country coach Lexa. Today I'm hanging out with Terry Smith over here at Kenai Coach. Terry, how you doing, sir?
Hi, doing great.
Hi,
Andrew.
Thanks. What's the story on this one, sir?
Alexa, they made in '03, and they made at least one, maybe several of them in 2004. I sold the last one built to Todd and Sarah Palin when we were in Alaska. And this one is quite a coach. They were in the $700,000 plus price range when they were new. And I've got them for $139,000.
Nice.
And one of them has 40,000 miles on it. The other has about 80,000 miles on it. So there's a lot of life left in these coaches. And they're a real bargain for the amount of money and what they cost new. You couldn't come close to anything like this in a new coach.
And we've got to thank the guys over at Oregon Motor Coach Center for sponsoring today's video. Do you have any words about the folks over at Oregon Motor Coach Center?
Yeah, they've been great. They do all my service work and have done a fantastic job. Most of them came from the Country Coach or the Monaco factory, so they know these coaches inside and out. Some people worry about what is a shop rate. I don't worry about the shop rate. I worry about how quickly can they get the job done. And if they know what they're doing, and because they built these coaches, they know right where to go and what to do, and it really saves a lot of time and a lot of cost in doing the maintenance. And they do all of our maintenance and repair work.
The team over at Oregon Motor Coach Center is an absolute class act. I'll leave a link in the description below to a video I did interviewing them so you can meet the team. But let's go back to this country coach Lexa here. So 42 foot, only $139,000. What motor is in this coach?
This one has a big block Cat C15 in that Country Coach only used in 2003 and 2004, and after that they went to the small block C13 Cat. So this one has a tremendous amount of torque, and it takes up a lot of room back here. As you can see, it's a big hill climber.
Yeah. 600. How many horsepower did you say?
This one has 515 horsepower. They derated them for the motorhome application, but the torque is still way up there. So by derating the horsepower, it keeps the temperatures down in the radiator when you're in hot weather climbing the hills. You're not producing quite as much heat.
Okay, can we take a look at these basement doors? This exterior is definitely like a Prevost or a Newell coach. You can see these windows are totally flush mounted. You don't see any awnings at all. Notice the higher roof rail too. This is a 2003, way ahead of the game. The same large windows that give it that almost like a Prevost type appearance, how all those big windows are together with that huge awning above them. And those same solid Country Coach bay doors.
Dr. Pepper comes with it.
Yeah, we haven't cleaned out the basements really.
It's a consignment, so this is the owner's stuff in here that he's willing to let go with the coach.
Okay. Pull out tray here, very wide as well. You know what the years are on the batteries by chance?
I'll check here real quick. So this had a Hurricane diesel boiler in it, and it's been upgraded to an S-Bar, which is a really nice upgrade. So that's a more recent S-Bar diesel boiler.
Okay. And is this a double slide coach, or do you know how many slides are on this coach?
Yeah, this one's a double slide.
I like the double slide, how this side is totally flush. And when we look over on the other side here, you can see that even though there's a few slide outs, it's really that flush look, and it's kind of a foggy morning here, so there's still some dew on the side of the coach. Great looking exterior profile. It's hard to believe this is a 2003, and it's hard to believe that a coach with this profile is only $139,000. That is a heck of a lot of coach for the money.
Okay. Andrew, this one just turned over 40,000 miles.
40,000 miles, 40, barely broken in.
That's correct.
700 grand new, and you can own this coach for $140,000. Two-piece windshield, a little bit less expensive, or I don't know. It's probably still pretty expensive to find those.
Okay, you want me to run the slide down?
Yeah, let's see this coach with the slide outs in, and then we'll put the slide outs out. But because this is a double slide coach, I really like this one. This has a lot of room here. Kind of an updated Country Coach, like they shorten the C in the embroidery there, it looks like. Kind of that same, maybe that's a Lexa, maybe that's an L, I'm not really sure. The leather's all in really good condition here. I just took my shoes off there, if that's okay. Yeah, I'm not going to run my shoes in any of these coaches. Right. But this is a lot of room here with a double slide. And look at the size of that cockpit area. I like how it's got this kind of wraparound armrest. Oh, that is very cool. How you can adjust not only the gauges, but the steering wheel as well. The TV comes down from the ceiling, and then you've got all these Bose speakers as well. I like the placement of your control panels here as well. All of the inverter controls. Oh, TV lift.
Yeah, it's gonna bonk you in the
Oh yeah. Nice. Looks like an upgraded Samsung TV. That's not from 03. Wow, you can just tell how high quality that is. In really good shape. I've got to point out this leather is in great shape. I don't know, Terry, this coach might have my name on it. 42 feet. I really like the stained glass on the cabinet faces here. Gives it a really nice aesthetic look to it. You've got another TV here in the cabinets as well, a smaller Panasonic TV.
Yeah, if people want to watch TV going down the road, since the driver can't see it, it works while you're going down the road. And people can sit here with their seatbelts on, of course.
Oh, nice.
And watch TV or a DVD or something like that. And of course, you can't watch the front one because the driver wouldn't be able to see where he's going.
Large galley. I like the galley on the right as well. This is something you don't see a lot. A lot of times they put the galley to the left. But what I like about this is usually this is going to be where your patio is, your kind of outdoor entertainment living area, and you've got that extra window which really gives you that large view on this side, and then usually the galley is going to be blocking where your like sewer hookups and your 50 amp hookups are and whatnot. So before we walk through the rest of this coach, check out this ceiling, and I don't know if the camera's picking up the pattern, but really cool detail work on the ceiling there.
Elliptical lighting.
Okay.
Yeah. And we got 2 replacement windows. That one is fogged up and that one is broken on the outside panes. So we've got new ones in now ready to install those. The nice thing about these is when you crank the windows open, they're louvered. So they go out like this. So if it's raining, the water can come down and it doesn't get inside the coach like the slider windows that most coaches
You can
have.
still get some fresh air. Yeah, very nice feature. And this is still with the slide outs in. I'm looking forward to seeing it with the slide outs out. Looks like a large Fisher Paykel dishwasher.
That was added. That wasn't the original.
Aftermarket.
Heated towel floor.
Okay, yeah, it's a little cool here. My feet are a little cold this morning here. It'd be nice if we could turn that heat on.
We can, but it'll take an hour or two to transfer.
Yeah, all good.
So.
Yeah, you can easily get to the head even with the slide outs out. And then there's a second, I like that you've got the dual entry doors here. And you can get right here into the rear bedroom as well. There's Terry. So yeah, you've got another door into the bedroom when the slide outs are out. Or if you want to close that off, and if you have guests or whatnot, you can enter the head area from either the outside door or this door in the bedroom. Great thinking, Country Coach. Now let's put the slide outs out and see what it's like. Here. Cool. This is a cool feature. Like a makeup area, I'm assuming, for the gals, with a little bit of countertop space here and a nice chair to sit on, or if you just want to tie your shoes. Good sized bathroom here. All of that same affinity lighting. We fired up that big cat, so you can hear how loud it is with that big cat going down when the cat's fired up. But when you go to the front of the coach here, it's a diesel pusher. He might have the generator going, but still pretty quiet up here. This is a nice coach. Wow, this coach just got a lot bigger with the slide out. And there is one little thing I've got to point out. There's a little crack in the wallpaper here. Terry was saying they're talking about putting a new backsplash up there that would cover that up. That would look really good with just a new backsplash up there. And all the owner's manuals here. I love seeing this. Dynamax chassis and the Country Coach owner's manuals. Table slides out there to give you some more countertop space. All of the service records and everything? Are they all in there?
Yes, we have the service records. These are the manuals for the coach itself, but we also have service records on this coach. And I've been in touch with both the previous owners, so I've got a history on the coach.
42 foot. Okay,
yes,
yeah.
They also made it in a 45 foot, and they made them either 2 slides or 3 slides.
Okay.
The nice thing about 2 slides is see how much bigger your cabinets are here when you don't have a slide. You go to the other side, and because of the slide taking up so much room, the cabinets are much smaller. So that's an advantage. You also have a flat floor over here, so you can have chairs instead of a booth covering the bottom of the slide. Easier to get into your bays. Because of the fact the bay doors open way up, you don't have to duck underneath the slide to access the patio bays.
Yeah, absolutely. And Terry does have another Lexa right over there. That's a 45 foot. So I'll leave a link in the description below. We're going to do a tour of that coach as well. That's a 45 footer with the triple slides, I believe.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Let's see what this bedroom looks like here with the slide outs open and a really large mid bathroom here. Lots of shelving. Got a stackable washer and dryer here. I like that positioning in the middle of the coach. And there's a lot of room to really kind of move around here. I've got a lot of shoulder space here, so I definitely like the way this feels. Now going back into the bathroom, now this bed sits up higher. Is that because of the engine, or?
It's a couple of reasons. It's got a really thick mattress on it, and so we're probably going to swap that out because this mattress is about this thick, and so that would drop it down to about here. And the other is, as you can see, because it's got the big block cat, it needed more room for that cat engine, so there's extra step up there as you go back to the closet. So that also raises the bed elevation. There is a step here for getting in, so once you put a lower mattress in, it'd be a lot easier to get in with this step.
Okay.
It is a king bed.
Yeah, king size bed. And then it's got these steps up here into the rear closet area, and I love this stained glass that they use. I also love the curved woodwork here. So you've got all of your components, your rear TV, nice area back there. So, and then a very large, looks like a closet that goes all the way along the rear of the coach there. So you've got bar space from side to side, the entire length of the rear of the coach there. Lots of storage back here. Oh, cool. So that's an ironing board, and it's made to just shuffle out. Super easy setup right there.
Of course, a lot of people don't iron anymore, but I said, well, if you're cooking and you need more counter space, we could even have a piece of matching Corian put on here, and you just use it for extra counter space and then put it back in the closet when you're done with it. You don't have to iron.
Not a bad idea. Nice big mirror right here, too, in the bedroom. That's a nice feature. I noticed the stereo's wired through the whole coach. Anything else exciting going on in this coach you think the folks should know?
Just it's a lot of coach for the money. You know, I think it was $730,000 that this one originally was the sticker price on it. And again, with 40,000 miles, it's just broke in. So it's a lot of the coach for the money.
So if someone's a serious buyer, how can they get a hold of you?
They can call me at 541-952-1016.
Terry, can't thank you enough for showing me and the folks on YouTube this beautiful country coach. I appreciate all of you liking these videos and subscribing to the channel. I hope you're all having a great day. Thanks again.